it's in your mail. Cheap comics ready, don't let them fail. Claim them now before they fly. Snag those heroes, reach for the sky. Limited time, don't you wait. Cheap comic collector sets the date. Grab your treasure, junk and gold. This funky beat is feeling bold. Bargains, bargains, don't you miss. Every page is comic bliss. Own the laughter, own the thrill. Claim them now and get your fill. Sale, it's in your mail. Cheap comics ready, don't let them fail. Claim them now before they fly. Snag those heroes, reach for the sky. Limited time, don't you wait. Cheap comic collector sets the date. Grab your treasure, junk and gold. This funky beat is feeling bold. Bargains, bargains, don't you miss. Every page is comic bliss. Own the laughter, own the thrill. Claim them now and get your fill.
Choop, 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 choop. Stacked with panels, inked in dreams where budget's tight, but laughter beams. We're flipping pages of the past. Cheap comics, cheap thrills. Find your heroes, pay no bills. Cheap comics, cheap fun. Collect the stories one by one. Boom, 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 boom. From dusty bins to hidden gold, every issue's got a tale to be told. No cape too small, no price too bold. Cheap comics, cheap thrills. Find your heroes, pay no bills. Cheap comics, cheap fun. Collect the stories one by one. Super deals that never fly away. Villains won't steal your payday. Cheap is the power that saves the Chuka, 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 chuka. Cheap comic collector, it's a show where every dollar makes your stack grow. Tune in, let the fun flow. Cheap, choo, 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 let it choo.
Hey guys, welcome to Cheap Comic Collector once again. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. I was just playing with the song program a little bit ago, and it came up with that, and I was like, this is kind of cool. Gotta share it. All right, who's in the house? Steven Spock, Easy Comic Rita, Diabetic Superman, Jackson Roykert. Do we have to pay extra for that? Oh, heck no. Heck no. All right. Hope you guys are having a great day. My day has been absolutely miserable until a few hours ago. I was planning on hopefully going to a comic show today. Didn't make it because my mom fell down. First time in months, my mom has decided to walk on her own in the morning. Of course, she fell down. Luckily, she had the mindset to put her call button on before she got out of bed, so she was able to call me. And but I strained myself getting her up, and basically was in pain almost the rest of the day. It started letting up around 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I did not get hardly anything done today that I wanted to get done, but I'm better now. I feel fine. You all are here, so let's get to it. Oh, you know what else happened today was I didn't feel like fixing dinner, so I ordered pizza from Pizza Hut, and DoorDash brought me the wrong food. I ordered about $30 worth of food, and they brought me about $55 worth of food. Unfortunately, it wasn't as tasty as what I normally get because it was basically just cheese pizza. And but the chicken wings were good, so I might start ordering chicken wings from there. She's as okay as she's gonna be. She's probably gonna be a little sore in the morning, but she's been kind of out of it all day. Where she can't do the simplest things anymore, like just push a button or learn how to place her feet in order to stand up out of the chair. So it's getting extremely difficult. But it is what it is. Thanks for asking. It can be hard, and other days it's perfectly fine. So it's just hard to know. First up, we have not very old comic. This is Green Arrow number 6 from 2001, but I thought it was a cool demon cover. Oh, I forgot. We got to go through them. These are the new books. Got to check them all. Ooh, Bats is in there too. Oh, I want that keychain. Anybody have that keychain? Yeah, I see 9 too. It was it was for some reason it had jumped off of members only, even though I know darn well I had tagged it that way. That's why the intro song rang twice because I was changing it to members only. What is that? This is something new. Engage with your audience. Start a Q&A, start a poll, members only live stream, blah, blah, blah. Schedule your live to switch to members only. That must be why that popped up. All right, it's supposed to be members only. I'm not sure if it's on members only or not. I clicked the button last time that did that automatically. Well, maybe we're not members only tonight. But that's okay. We just won't sell any books to anybody that's not a member. We got Grifter number 1 from Image. I don't know if this one's worth anything. I figured it was a number 1. There must not have been a whole lot that I wanted to get that day. It does have cards in it, though. It's got a Wildstorm Gallery card pack. It feels like there's only one card in there, but and maybe one in this side as well. So don't know much about that. Don't know anything about those cards. So. But they are there. So if you have a copy without the cards, it is not complete. That's cool. We got Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, number 245. Not sure which number it was you guys were looking for. I don't remember. There are quite a few Legions in the show tonight. This one's got a couple of wrinkles on it. Or not wrinkles, just spine ticks. $257 was the magic number. All right. I'm going to write that down on the want list. So next time I know what to look for when they come in. Although if I need it, it'll go to my collection first. Because this is one of this series that if I don't have it, I grab it for myself. ElfQuest 1 Summer Special 2001 Wolf Shadow. These they were thicker and they look kind of cool. Story and art are by the Peonies, so it was the original creators. I thought they'd be worth at least taking a look at once I ever get around to completing the first series. Plus, they have cool posters. So they have black and white art, but then they got a cool poster in the middle. This one's neat. Thought that was cool that they did that. And like I said, they're thicker. Orphan Mouse is not a super friend. Well, why aren't you? What is wrong with you? Starman number 60. Sometimes these sell, sometimes they don't. It is a series I want to put together someday, so if I see a cover I don't recognize, I will still go ahead and pick them up in hopes that I don't have it. But it's not a series I'm really working that hard on either. It's just one of those that's slowly falling in place. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, number 240. Mike Grell cover. The man that manacled the Legion. ElfQuest number 12, another one of those thicker issues. So I'm not clear on which series of ElfQuests are which. Seems like there's a bunch of them, but this has good art. And I think this one's got a poster as well. I think all these thicker ones had posters. So. Maybe not. Nope, that was the middle, so I guess it doesn't. I wonder if it's supposed to. Crazy Hungarian. Lots of Flash in the show tonight. We got Airboy number 33. Nice, cool cover with this weird looking bat ship thing. I said bat ship. Phantom Stranger number 4 from the 4-issue miniseries. Mike Mignola. Eclipso. Still basically a perfect copy. Still white pages, no spine ticks on the black at all. Anybody watching Matt's show earlier when Kevin thought they were backstage and came on with no shirt on? That was funny. New Adventures of Superboy number 28. This one's definitely got some wear on it. Dial H for Hero back up. Fold over on that first page. It's not Mark Jewelers. It's better than a Mark Jewelers. As far as I'm concerned, anyway. Now you can dial H for Hero. Of Quest number 17. In this issue, an ending. Over. Coming soon, a new beginning. Number 17. What? Must be gonna reboot it. Giant Superboy and the Legion number 231. This one's got a little bit of a roll to it. Oddly, it's rolled the wrong way compared to what most of them are. All right, here's a more modern comic. Phantom Stranger #1 from the New 52. Thought it was a cool cover with all the demons. Oh, I thought that was going to be an ad. That's actually the comic. Cool. Nice art. Brent Anderson doing the penciling. Philip Tan doing the embellishes. And whoever did the coloring did an awesome job. Ulysses Areola. That looks really cool. Green Lantern, Green Arrow, a 40 center, #120, 1979 or 8, 1979. Hey, Matt. And Gary Woods in the house. Hello, hello. Airboy #22. I always like snowmobile covers. I don't know why. I just do. I guess it brings back fond memories of having a snowmobile. Trusty sidekick stopping by to say hello. But only to Jackson Roykert. Green Lantern, Green Arrow 106, 35-cent cover. Oh, somebody put down 120. Who was it? Jackson Roykert. Thank you, sir. Almost missed ya. Let's see. Jackson's right up there where I thought he was. Oh, you were replying to Gary. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't have time to read everything. But Gary wanted both of those, so that's cool. Thank you, Gary. Did I miss anything else? Oh, we were doing DC Comics Presents #81 with Ambush Bug. Yeah. all this and Cobra 2, or turning Kryptonese. I think I'm turning Kryptonese. I really think so. From Eclipse, Lost Planet number 3. It really looked like it should have been a wraparound cover. Oh well. And my mom just called me from bed. Wonder what she wants now. Better go see before she gets up and falls again. I'll be right back, guys. Oh my goodness. Bless her heart. So the big emergency was she wanted me to. She called me by my name, Rob, and I go in there, and she asks me to help her find comics for Rob to send, and I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Apparently, she just woke up and was thinking she needed to help me find comics or something. Superboy and the Legion 232. Mike Grell cover. Pretty nice shape. No spine ticks on it. Oh, they're dancing in the future disco or something. Someday we'll get 257. I don't know if it's in here or not. There are quite a few legions in here, though. And here's another elf quest, number 29. Cool cover. No poster in this one either. Just great art. And some not so great art. Oh, too bad Vilma's not here. Archie's Girls, Betty and Veronica, 12 center, number 122. Superboy 232 for Diabetic Superman. Thank you, sir. Oh, Vilma is here. Hey, Vilma. Sorry if you said something earlier and I missed it. It looks like it's pretty nice. It does have like a subscription crease here. Got a great Santa Claus ad on the back. But it's nice and flat and tight. And it's number 122 from 1966. Yep. Oh, I forgot to page count. This is could be important. Yeah, that's really nice. I mean, it's older, so it's got some wear, but really nice shape for how old it is. Thank you, Vilma. And another Green Lantern Green Arrow. This is 102. Mike Grell cover. And Gary says, I want them all. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Thank you, Gary. Another DC Comics Presents. This is number 80 with the Legion. Appears to be really nice. Don't see any spine ticks. Nice and clean. Very white pages. Good copy. Brainiac. And all right, this is an adults only comic. I'm not going to open it. It was in my box by mistake. It's Black Kiss number 10 by Howard Chaykin. Anybody wants that? Superboy and the Legion number 234. And Matt wants the Black Kiss. Thank you, Matt. This is Marvel's Tarzan number 26. Dave's going to get Superboy number 234. Thank you, Dave. Marvel Superheroes number 104, starring the Incredible Hulk and the Incredible Hulk. Hulk versus Hulk. Who's going to win? A couple little spine ticks in there. Hulk as Dennis the Menace. Oh my. That's hilarious. Easy Comic Reader going for that one. How'd you know Dennis the Menace was in there? Thank you, Mike. Oh, forgot, no bag needed. Another ambush bug issue. This one is Supergirl, number 16. Ambush bugs Supergirl, and vice versa. And not sure why this random issue of JLA is in here. It may be one that I don't have, so I tried grabbing it, or it may have been one I thought I didn't have and then ended up having it anyway or something. It's number 82. Oh, that's the worst drawn Flash I have ever seen. Duncan Rolio. I know it's the style, but I just don't like it. This I like. The rest of the art's not that bad, but that first page, ouch. Superboy and the Legion 234. A little dirt wear, but nothing major. Oh, this is the same one that we just went through. I recognize that nice pose of shrinking Violet. Still got to make sure it's all there. And I don't know if Quentin's here or not. Didn't see his name, but there's a lot of Captain Carrot tonight. This is number 9. This is the one that's got the Masters of the Universe preview in it as well. And we got Infinite Crisis number 4. Beautiful new copy. Another Superboy in the Legion. This is 211. Badly tanned cover. You can see like what I think is supposed to be the original color here on the edge, and then this is has been browned or something. Covered by Mike Grell. Art by Mike Grell, story by Jim Shooter. No, won't be going through this one. It's still sealed in the poly bag. Jack Kirby's Boldest Hero Silver Star #1 of 4. And it's got at least 3 trading cards in there. I can't, they're in there kind of tight. I can't really shake them around to see what's in there, except for that top one. Here's a DC Tarzan, number 252. Jose Garcia Lopez cover. Crazy Hungarian. Getting the Tarzans. Thank you, Joe. This is the one everybody's waiting for. Mr. T and the T-Force, number 2. Sealed poly bag with the trading card. It's over, punks. I'm gonna run you and your drugs out of the hood, because Mr. T is in the house. Neil Adams. Collector's Edition Captain Paragon #1. Incredible first issue from AC Comics. Pat Broderick and Bill Black. But Pat Broderick just did that page. Huh. Miss Victory is a backup. #1 of Starriers. The quest begins. Several small spine ticks in there, but other than that, pretty nice looking, nice and tight. Trying to see who owns Starriers. Was it a toy company or what? Tomy Corporation. Okay. So are these like a Transformers ripoff or what? Kind of looks like that. Or maybe Transformers are a Star Wars ripoff. I don't know. Really couldn't say. New Mutants number 22. Once Upon a Time. One little spine tick in there. Little stress here at the top staple. And there are a few more Marvel Ages in this box. This is number 101. Not going to bother to go through all these unless somebody's interested in one of them. Wait, Power Pack on TV? Was Power Pack on TV? I don't remember there being a Power Pack on TV. They even have pictures. Anybody remember there being a Power Pack show? Oh, it was a pilot designed for a possible NBC series. Oh, I gotta find that. Wonder if it's available anywhere. Gary's getting a New Mutants. Thank you, Gary. Easy Comic Reader watched it. Was it any good? Here is Neon Joe Werewolf Hunter number 1 from DC Comics. Anybody remember a DC comic called Neon Joe Werewolf Hunter? I sure as heck don't. Oh, based on a show from Midnight Adult Swim. What's going on? All this stuff I never heard of. This show is so educational. Well, ain't much to that. This must have been a giveaway. There's no price on it. This must have been like a promo thing. Not really. Okay. Gary Woods wants Captain Paragon number 1. You got it? Thank you. And Neon Joe is actually based on Crazy Hungarian's life. This is an educational show. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, it's pretty thin, but it's obviously a promo for the show or something. Well, here's an old Marvel one. 30 center. Marvel presents Guardians of the Galaxy number 6. Kind of dirty in the white spots. Yeah. The Topographical Man. What an interesting title. Written by Steve Gerber. Oh, there was a second issue? That's weird since this looks like it's a promo. All right, this one I thought was good, but I feel some water damage on the back, so we'll start with that. You can see how soaked it got from something there. Kind of ate away at the comic a little bit, whatever it was. Goes into this back page as well. After that, it starts fading away. Not too bad. It's Mystery in Space, number 113. Quite a few spine ticks on it. Looks like maybe it had something spilled on the back cover. It's another DC Tarzan. This one, number 250. A little wear, but not too bad. 30 center from 1976. And that one's for Joe. Thank you, Joe. Another Captain Carrot versus the Cold Turkey, number 13. Got a new Teen Titans, number 18. Not too bad. It's a little worn around, but no real rips or spine ticks or anything. Just kind of, you can tell it's been read, I guess. Looks pretty nice, actually. No signature. I'm getting so I expect Perez's signatures now. Steven Spock, Marvel Presents, number 6. Thank you, Steve. And, there you are. Here's another Legion of Superheroes one. This is a little bit later, number 281, 60-cent cover. Dawnstar, Block, Lightning Lad, Phantom Girl, Superboy, Karate Kid, and Saturn Girl. Looks like Steve Ditko doing the art. Oh, this one. Never mind. This whole front page is gone. Didn't even realize that when I turned it. You're right. Somebody charged me good money for that one. Oh, well. I don't really know what to do with that one. Throw it away, I guess. Freedom Fighters, number 7. Will the Sensational Six meet final defeat against the Doomed Owls of the Justice League of America? Will be slaughtered. These deadly toys have the same superpowers as the originals. It's a Christmas story. Santa's Workshop. Sweet. I would not throw it away, but I don't need it, and without the page, it's not. I can't put it in the pour box, so I don't know what to do with it. I guess I could send it to Easy Comic Reader, see if he wanted to cut it up and make things out of it. Gary Woods wants the FF. DC's FF. Thank you, Gary. Here's another AC Comics. This is Venture number 2. Eric Larson doing pencils on this. Huh. It's the all-girl squad. Yeah. Our Fighting Forces featuring the Losers, number 151. Some ink staining at the top where it got sprayed with the blue ink. It isn't on the front cover. The overspray is just on the back. Gary getting Venture. Thank you. Hi, Ron. Easy Comic Reader getting Our Fighting Forces. Thank you, Mike. Before the Fantastic Four, Reed Richards, number 1. I thought these were interesting series. They had one for the Storms and one for Ben Grimm and one for Reed Richards. I don't know why they didn't do 4 of them instead of putting the Storms together, but whatever. Teen Titans number 11, Bombshells variant cover with Raven. Raven the what? Darling? Okay. I think I'm going to leave that one in a bag in the board since it's a variant cover. Looks like one somebody might be pretty particular about. Dave, do you need me to pull those back out of your box? 'Tis easy to do. We've got Captain Carrot number 11. The Weirdly Wondrous Wuzzwolf. No problem, buddy. This is number 11. I said that. The more I go through these, the more... oh, it's a Mark Jewelers. The more I really want to see a cartoon of this. Green Lantern number 194, Crisis crossover. I mean, DC does all the... oh, it's a Mark Jewelers too. What is going on? 2 Mark Jewelers in a row. What was I going to say? Yeah, with all the animated movies and stuff DC does, there's no reason they shouldn't do a... it seems like it's just a natural, unless they don't completely own the rights or something. Maybe Scott Shaw's got part ownership or something. All right, $3 on Green Lantern. Crazy Hungarian backing out. It is a Mark Jewelers. Going to Gary. For $3. And Gary doesn't want it either. What is going on? What is going on? All right, believe it's going to Gary. you guys. Conan the Barbarian 116. The Crawler in the Mists. Artists John Buscema and Neil Adams. Dazzler, number 32, guest starring the Inhumans. And another Before the Fantastic Four, Reed Richards, number 3 of 3. Reed Richards doing the Indiana Jones thing. Gary going for Dazzler. Thank you. Web of Spider-Man Annual number 8, 1992. Little stress on the cover from where the staples are on the inside because it's square bound, and then they put the staples, I think, in the. Oh no, it's like a lump of glue or something, extra glue in there that made a bump on the cover. Nice and white pages though. Black Cat backup story. All right, I'm gonna move these. And start anew. Mike wants the web annual. Thank you, Mike. Start anew with Battlestar Galactica number 12. Definitely got some spine ticks in there. There's a big one up here, but the cover hides it well. Next up, Conan the Barbarian 118, The Valley of Forever Night. Crazy Hungarian. Sorry, Rob. I need Conan 116 and 118. Why would you be sorry about that? Under the Cowl was here a half hour early and still shows up late. You're always welcome, Kirby. Let's see. Conan, where did you go? Gotta find you. You're wanted by Joe. There it is. Thank you, Joe. And Joe, I was planning on packing your books up today, but because of the problems with my mom, I didn't get to it. I apologize. I will probably get it done tomorrow. New Teen Titans number 21. It does have a back that got folded over. I could feel it when I picked it up. Little dirty, but it is the first appearance of Night Force. Can anybody tell me if they ever used Baron Winters outside of Night Force? I mean, was he ever in like one of the sorcery themed titles or anything like that? Thank you, Gary. Here's another Marvel Age, number 58, Fall of the Mutants. Yeah, it just occurred to me. I'm never. I mean, if they did, I imagine he was just like in as a background character or something. But I was just wondering. So this is Manhunter number 1. This is a reprint series that they did in 1984. Can't remember if it's a series or just a one-shot. It's very thick. Got Batman in it. Batman's in everything. Winner of the 1973 Best Writer of the Year Award, Archie Goodwin. Winner of the 1973 Best Short Story of the Year Award. Winner of the 1973 Outstanding New Talent of the Year Award, Walter Simonson. Winner of the 1974 Best Short Story of the Year Award. Winner of the 1974 Best Feature-Length Story of the Year Award. And winner of the 1974 Best Writer of the Year Award. Dang. They liked it in the 70s. They're ready. Thor Annual number 13. Very quite clean. Not perfectly clean, but pretty close. John Bashima doing the art. Yep. Nice. Wow. You know, I'm not usually real impressed by Thor art, but this is pretty good. Like the way he draws Mephisto a lot. Oh, that's nice. Cool. Easy, he's getting the man hunter. It's the Avengers, number 212. Very, well, I guess it's got a little bit of wear to it. Not quite as nice and minty as I thought it was, but it's still nice. Still a very fine copy, I believe. And it's a Mark Jewelers. That's the third one today. Holy cow. I should have been tagging these as Mark Jewelers so that I know for the Saturday show. Oh well. I could do this one if nobody's going to get it. Gabby Gob, number 109. So it's not Gabby Gob, it's actually Harvey Hits magazine featuring Gabby Gob, number 109. 12-cent cover. Definitely got some wear. It's an oldie but a goodie. Or an oldie but a Gabby. I don't know. And it is disconnected at the top staple. So I guess this is them trying to repeat the success of Sad Sack, it looks like. Jackson Riker getting the Avengers. Mark Julas. Thank you, sir. Aha! Finally hitting some Flash. This is Flash number 348. 1985. Some wear on the cover, but the pages are nice and white on the inside. And here's Green Arrow number 50. Guess I just got it because it was a number 50. And I figured it would be double-sized. Double length 50th anniversary issue by Mike Grell, Rick Hoberg, and John Nyberg. It's a cool reflection cover. Looks like they're in Seattle. Under the cool, grabbing some Gabby Gob. There's your books. Thank you. And there's also a few more issues of Amazing Heroes in here. Number 73, this one is. Other Marvel Age, number 59. From Archie Adventure Series, it's The Fly, number 8. Definitely a Ditko cover. Doesn't he have a character that looks like that? Some interesting fillers in here. Jaguar, Henry Boltinoff Comics, Chain of the Jungle, and something called Time Twist by Tom DeFalco and Chick Stone. Vampire Story. And here's another Americomics. This is Americomics Presents number 6, The Scarlet Scorpion. And Mike wants The Fly. Thank you, Mike. DC Comics Presents number 31, Superman and Robin against the deadliest show on Earth. And whatever happened to Robot Man? Robot Man. Lazy Hungarians picking up the DC Comics Presents. Thank you, sir. Marvel Age number 61, Christmas cover. Special Xmas issue spotlighting Marvel's graphic novels. Because comics make great gifts. Ruh-roh, Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter number 12. A Kung Fu killer battles his deadliest enemy, himself. Thank you, Mike. Captain Carrot and his amazing zoo crew, number 20. I believe Quentin already got this one. I know I had this one in an earlier show, at least. I told him there was going to be a bunch of Captain Carrots tonight. That might be why he's not here, because he spent an awful lot of money yesterday. Power Lords, number 3 of 3. Here's Americomics Presents number 4, Dragonfly, also the Shade, Jerry Ordway cover. And it's got an old Atomic Mouse backed up story. Cool. I assume it's an old story. Atomic Mouse is an old character. The Further Adventures of Indiana Jones, number 4, featuring the hero of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Here come the train, here come the train. Mike getting Power Lords. Thank you, Mike. And here's another Flash, number 320. Who's that guy? Creep her back up. Easy Comic Reader completed a series. All right, looks like Joe's already got that one. Amazing Heroes number 150, celebrating 10 magical years of ElfQuest. This is a thick one. Nice Joker there by James Tucker, whoever he is. Just somebody that wrote in, I guess. There's a lot of reading in these. Hey, library. Adventure Comics 485. You can lurk all you want, my friend. You know, Joe lives near the border there in the Dakotas. Maybe we can, maybe he can like dig a tunnel under the border or something, and start smuggling comics in. Phoenix the Protector, number 4 from Atlas Comics. Some wear, a few spine ticks. Dragonfly, wherefore art thou? Going to Easy Comic Reader. Thank you, Mike. Adventure Comics 485 going to Gary. Thank you, sir. Power Lords number 2. But he don't need this one. The Dakota Maple Comic Pipeline. Yes. Underground Railroad for comic books. Mike Grell's Shaman's Tears number 1. You got the shiny embossed cover. Does have quite a bit of wear on the black. Some spine ticks. But it's Mike Grell number 1. Protector number 4 for Gary Woods. Thank you. And Amazing Heroes. I assume it's the ElfQuest issue. For Diabetic Superman. Thank you. Looks like a good issue. There's a lot of good stuff in there. It's another Captain Carrot. This one's got Frogzilla. Number 19. Under the cowl, getting a Captain Carrot. Thank you. Thank you very much. Another Flash. This one's number 343. The Secret of Flash's Lawyer. Adventure Comics 484. And Joe's going to get the Flash. Thank you, sir. A little wear on this one, but not a whole lot. Action Comics 579 with this guy that looks like, what's his name? Asterix? Gary getting 484 of Adventure Comics. Thank you. Another Marvel Age. This is number 62. Featuring the Shadowline Saga. The Short-Lived Angel Love. This is number 5. If this was from Marvel, she would have became a superhero by now. Superboy and the Legion, number 214. A little bit of rollover on this one, but not much. Tarzan, number 254 from DC Comics. Another Captain Carrot. Crazy Hungarian getting Tarzan. Oh, I ran out of bags and boards. Hold on. Got some more here. So far, I was able to just use the ones I had taken the books out of. So that one's going to Joe. Thank you. Captain Carrot, number 18. Another Atlas Comics. This is Phoenix, number 2. After we have destroyed the Earthling, we will reduce his world to rubble. I got a store stamp on the back. Can't read it because they put it in a really stupid place. I don't know why they... Why would you, if you're a store and you want to stamp your books, why would you put it in a place that it can't be read? Just don't make sense. Cool art in there. Another Captain Carrot. Another Wolf. We already saw this one, but still got to go through it, make sure it's still good. All there. Oh, does have... Oh, no, don't. I thought it felt like it had a spine split, but it does not. Marvel Age, number 63. Animated X-Men cover. Kind of cool. Gary Woods getting Phoenix. Thank you. Under the cow, $3 on both the Captain Carrots. Roger Wilco. Thank you, Kirby. And let's see what Marvel Age looks like. So, what the heck kind of back cover is this? I mean, I guess it's a back cover, but well, they must be like character models for the animated series. I get it. Another Amazing Heroes. I have no idea what the heck is on that cover. 144. An interview with Matt Howarth. This is another really thick issue. Number 5 pages. Americomics presents number 5, Captain Freedom, plus the origin of Commando D. Mike Mocklin back cover. Heroes for Hire getting the Marvel Age, so we're just going to go through it real quick, make sure there's, not a squash cockroach in there or anything. There shouldn't be, but you never know, right? Yeah, looking good. Thank you, Matt. Back to Captain Freedom. Pat Broderick, Bill Black cover. Awesome art by Vic Bridges, it says. Well, it's art. I don't know if I'd call it awesome. Well, give me a minute. I could probably catch a couple. It is Florida. Angel Love, number 4. Hey, Christina. We got Batman Shadow, number 4 from Dynamite. Dynamite. This is the shadow up here in the shadows. And it's another Superboy and the Legion, number 215. The final eclipse of Sunboy. Oh, I remember this. This is one of the very first Legion of superhero comics I ever got. Possibly the first one I ever got. Freedom Fighters, number 15. Rise up from the slime and you shall replace the Freedom Fighters forever. Will anyone discover the deadly duplicates before it's too late? Pretty nice shape. There is a little stress at the staples, but that's it. And Batgirl's in there. Wonder if these will jump in value now that Earth X has made its cinematic debut. And Gary grabbing that one. He says he's broke, but he keeps getting more. Further Adventures of Indiana Jones. What lurks within the tomb? Number 24. Another Captain Carrot. This one is number 8. Face it, Zucru, you're either too young or too old to fight the Timekeeper. You got Zucru babies. I remember saying that before. I've shown this issue once before. Different copy, but I remember the carrot chip. Squawk loudly and carry a big grudge. Yeah, that sounds about right for today's atmosphere. Young All-Stars, number 2. I no longer need Young All-Stars because I have a complete set. Got the Freedom Fighters in there as well. The Flash, number 332. Guest starring Green Lantern. Captain Carrot versus Bowser the Barbarian, number 7. I think I had this one recently too. These are probably the ones Quentin already got. Going to Kirby, thank you, sir. Superboy and the Legion 210. Let's see, Gary said he needed before 210, so he probably got this one. Infinite Crisis, number 1. Nice cover. Perfect condition. Uh-oh. That don't look good. Big Baby Huey, number 1 from Harvey Comics. Basketball cover. I don't see basketball covers very often. Gary Woods getting Infinite Crisis number 1. Thank you. It looks. I haven't actually read these, even though I have a full set. It looks good. I stopped putting stuff in my reading pile because I've been reading so slowly. I just wanted to get through everything that's in there first. Thanks, Gary. Another Captain Carrot. It's the Wuzzwolf again. This is the 3rd issue of this one. Today. When they put a Captain Carrot up, I just grab it. I don't pay attention to what issue it is. So I don't have hardly any of them myself. Another Flash, number 333. Well, that's part of the reason it takes so long. Another Amazing Heroes. In this issue, we'll look at the secrets behind DC's Crisis on Infinite Earths. That is a George Perez cover. Number 66. From 1985, so this would have been while it was being printed, I guess. Also has Starhawk's comic strips in there. Beginning and endings, an inside look at DC's universe spanning house cleaning. Crisis on Infinite Earths by Mark Waid wrote the article. An article about Tomb of Dracula as well. Marvel Age, number 64. It's coming this summer, The Evolutionary War. This is a thickie. Looks like it's got some wear on it, though. There's a little chip coming off at the top there. Superman Family, number 184. There's no law against putting pennies in my ears, Super Stoop. Stop it, prankster, stop it, or I'll kill you. My goodness. Neil Adams cover. Crypto story. And Mike wants the Superman Family. Thank you, Mike. And it's another Captain Carrot, number 14, with just a lot of animals. The Matt Batmouse, Green Lambkin, The Crash, Aqueduct, and Wonder Wabbit. Plus, there's animal versions of the creators, Scotty Shaw, E. Nelson Birdwell, Owl Gordon, Duck G. Ordano, and Roy Tomcat. You got Firestork, Green Sparrow, Stack Canary, the Item instead of the Atom, Zap Panda, Hawk Moose, Elongator, Rat Tornado, and the Martian Anteater. Love it. I'm still smiling. Stack Canary is hilarious. The Further Adventures of Indiana Jones. Here come the train, here come the train. Number 25. And Diabetic Superman wants to check out Wonder Rabbit. Thank you, Dave. Flag Freedom. One-shot special. It's thick. It is black and white. And it looks very strange. $19.95. I guess it's just thick because the paper is very thick. It's very nice paper on it. That's about all I can say for it. It's very nice paper. Here's another Marvel Age, number 65. We got Man-Thing and Shang-Chi and Hercules on the cover. And here is The Darkness, number 12. I like Silvestri art, so I will pick these up once in a while if I'm bored in the sale. Sometimes they just hit a run of newer books, and I get bored. There was one show a couple of weeks ago that I actually left the show because I went for like an hour without picking up anything. There wasn't anything there except new stuff. Captain Carrot number 2. Nobody pushes pig iron around, not even you, Captain Carrot. And in this corner, Armadillo. Superman. Leaving after his guest appearance in number 1. I don't think I've ever seen a number 1. I've seen the cover in advertisements and such. Here's another Flash, number 326. Oh, it's Flash's mugshot. Supposed to be where he got arrested before the never-ending trial started. Crazy Hungarian getting that Flash. Thank you, Joe. Another Amazing Heroes. This is 149. The new Grimmer Grimjack. This one actually is in decent shape. Most of them are very worn on the covers. This one is not. Another Marvel Age, number 66. I think we saw that one earlier. Squarebound. This is by Howard Chaykin, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Book 2 of 3, suggested for mature readers. Twilight. It's prestige format, which just means it's squarebound with a cardboard cover. Howard Chaykin wrote it. Don't know anything about this. Sci-fi, I guess. Another Flash. The trial begins. Number 340. Oh, that means the trial only went on for 10 issues. I thought it went on longer than that. There's Big Sur. You don't see him anymore. Another Adventure Comics, number 490. Dial H for Hero. This was a surprisingly good series for it being such a gimmicky thing. It was well written. Marvel Superhero Contest of Champions, number 1. Got a couple spine ticks in there, but a little bit of wear on the back. This is the one that started all the ridiculous, super, all-encompassing crossovers. Let's see. Diabetic Superman wanted Flash 340. Thank you, Dave. And Gary's picking up the Adventure Comics. Thank you, Gary. Gary's in there first with Contest of Champions. Another Amazing Heroes Alan Moore interview. Number 71, this is. So this one's going to Gary. Thank you both. That bag's going right in the garbage. This has got a lot of wear on the back. Tarzan, number 245. The plane, the plane. And I think we're gonna take these off the table once again. Joe's getting the Tarzan. Thank you, sir. Next up, we have the last issue of the Flash. No, this isn't the last issue. This is number 300, the anniversary issue. I had this. It's a wraparound cover as he beats up all his enemies. Kind of cool. No ads. Not in the greatest shape, but not terrible. It's got a little rip down here and a crease there at the corner. You got a Fred Hembeck strip on the inside doing a flashgrams of the weird covers that the Flash has had in the past where he gets turned into a puppet or whatever. Crazy Hungarian getting the Flash. Surprised you don't have that one. Thank you, Joe. Another Americomics. Oh, this is the special with the Sentinels of Justice, the Charlton Heroes, Blue Beetle, Captain Atom, Nightshade, and The Question. They had the rights to those characters for a very short while. Action Comics Weekly, number 621. Blackhawk cover by Joe Orlando. Don't see stuff by him very often. At least I don't. Got Green Lantern in there, Wild Dog. That's a character they haven't done anything with in quite a while. Secret Six, Superman, Dead Man by Mike Barron and Kelly Jones. And Blackhawk. But of course. Gary Wood's getting the Sentinels of Justice. Good choice. And I think this is like a Silver Age size. This is a little bit bigger than a normal comic. Let me see if I got a board for it or not. I went out in the garage today and scavenged a bunch of boards because I was running low and I knew I'd need them tonight. And I think these are all modern boards. So I will find you one and get that in a bag and board before I ship it. Thank you. Another Adventure Comics. This is 486. I had quite a few of these. I remember these when I was a kid. I wouldn't have thought I had that many issues, but I did have quite a few of these. Another issue of Twilight. This is book number 1, so I've got number 1 and 2. Unfortunately, they did not have number 3. So you can read everything except the ending if you wanted to get them. Another Captain Carrot. Another Frogzilla issue. This is number 3, not the same as the other Frogzilla issue. The other one was the Return of Frogzilla. Oh, it's Jailhouse Rock. I love the names. Kongaroo. That one's a little, that's stretching it a little bit. Gary getting Adventure 486. Thank you, Gary. And I want to thank you for picking these up, too, because I already have all of these. But I didn't know which ones I had, so when I see them, I grab them. So I'm glad somebody else is appreciating them. And under the cowl getting Captain Carrot. Thank you, Kirby. Venture number 3 from AC Comics. Got a Durango Kid on the back cover, but I don't think he's actually in this issue other than in the article. Flipping through it like I'm reading it. I need to show it to you guys. Article in here on the Durango Kid. Quite a long article. AC Comics has such a odd. It's like when they got something like this done, they would just throw it in whatever magazine was coming out instead of. That's cool. You know, instead of waiting for an appropriate issue like a Western, they would just throw it into whatever comic was next on the schedule or something. Power Lords number 1. To the victor, the universe. No thanks. You can have it. Why, yes, I believe Quentin does get Captain Carrot. Venture number 3 going to Gary. Thank you, Gary. And I'm going to have to start you a second stack here. And it's another flash, number 305. When your wife died, you knew mine would die too. Why didn't you tell me? It's another not a Mark Jewelers insert. There's the Captain Carrot number 1 cover with Superman. I don't think I've ever seen that issue. Superboy and the Legion number 212. Some spine ticks and some wear at the staples, but otherwise a really nice flat copy. Flash number 330. What's this? Gorilla Grodd and Son? Beware the land of Grodd. Right? Our Fighting Forces, the Losers, number 140. What's one of us losers doing with that Nazi? John Severin art. Or Marie Severin, one of them. All I saw was it's signed Severin. Looks good. Ooh, they got cutouts in a war book. Tabletop dioramas. Huh. Oh, I forgot to count pages. I get excited. Yep, all there. Hey, there's another Captain Carrot. Look out, here comes the screeching tire instead of the big wheel, I guess. Number 16. Starsky and Hutch was never like this. Or was it? What? So there's a hamster inside the wheel. That's what it looked like anyway. Oh, that's funny. Losers going to Steven's spot. Thank you, Steve. Under the cowl, getting the Captain Carrot. Thank you, Kirby. And next up is Flash 309. Relive the sensational secret origin of the Flash. Plus more magic with Dr. Fate. That's kind of cool art on Dr. Fate. Who's doing that? Keith Giffen and Larry Malstead, back when Keith Giffen knew how to draw. Somewhere along the way, he forgot how. One's going to Joe. Thank you, sir. Superboy and the Legion, number 229. Missed it again. Mike Grell cover. Infinite Crisis number 2. Another pretty perfect cover. George Perez. Looks like there's like the spine has been split. It's not split, but there's white on just the edge of the spine. And here's another number 2, different cover. Same issue, so I'm not going to bore you by going through it again. And here's another number 1, different cover than the one, I think Gary got it. Yeah, so Gary, you got this one. Would you rather have this cover? Trying to see who did them, but I can't tell. This is a Jim Lee cover, so this is probably the George Perez cover. It looks like him, but I'm not seeing a signature. Keep the one you had. Okay. And you wanted number 2. Which number 2 did you want? This is George Perez, so this must, I guess this is Jim Lee then. They're both Power Girl covers, but I assume you need this one. Thank you, sir. We are getting towards the end, guys. Not to worry. Superboy and the Legion 232. I think we had this one earlier in the show as well. I must have. Yeah, they must have. They have shows a couple days a week, so they probably showed the same set the next day, and I grabbed them all over again. And here is another Flash. He's fed up. He's lashing out. He's striking back. Number 335. And Joe's getting that one as well. Thank you, Joe. Another Captain Carrot, number 4. Huh? What do you mean? Watch out for the monster. I don't look that bad. His name is Mud. Monster Madness. Oh, and the name of the newspaper is Courier Pigeon. Nice. Rabbits of the Lost Ark. Another bag for the trash pile. Tarzan 257 from DC. Clutched by the devil bird, attacked by the demon lion. Can the Jungle Lord defeat the deadly menace of Nightmare? On the cow getting the muddy issue of Captain Carrot. Thank you, Kirby. And Crazy Joe's getting Tarzan once again. Thank you. There's Superpowers number 2 from 1985 6-issue miniseries. Got some dirt on the back. That's better. Tarzan, but this time it's from Marvel Comics. Number 27, Chaos in the Cabaret. The Flash, number 327. Will the Justice League let him stay or vote him out? Who's voting down? Wonder Woman? Green Lantern? Whoever this guy is? Another flash for the crazy guy. Thank you, Joe. Further Adventures of Indiana Jones number 3. Another Freedom Fighters. This is number 9. Captain Carrot number 17. I made the cover a new squeak. So, showed this one maybe yesterday. This one's the one that got Frankenstein in it. And another Captain Carrot, number 5. And need a drink. Gary Woods getting the Freedom Fighters. Thank you, sir. And this is the Easter issue, I guess. And Rabbits of the Lost Ark featuring Oklahoma Bones. And Whippley, believe it or not. Got a snake sidekick. Captain Carrot number 5 going to Under the Cowl. Believe that's the one he wanted. Thank you, Kirby. Here's What the number 1. It looks like it maybe has almost a hole through the book, but not quite. But it's definitely got like a rip or kind of a rip there into the cover right there, but it doesn't go all the way through. A lot of spine ticks on it. It's more action than you can stand. The last issue I had of this was wasn't in the greatest of condition either. When Titans bunch. Okay. And the ad on the back, he's looking for gullible people with lots of money. Another flash. This is 334. This one's definitely got some damage I can see up here. Got a stain from something. Oh, yeah, this is really damaged. It's Superboy Legion 213. It is all there, but it's got a nasty spill of something on there. I'm gonna put that in the poor box. Tarzan number 235, 100-page thick square bound. This looks like it's in pretty good shape, but it does have green dye across the top. So they sprayed it for demolition. But other than that, it's in pretty nice shape for a square bound. $100 pages for 60 cents. Those were the days. Congo Bill. Detective Chimp. I shoot with a camera. Doesn't say where these are from. Another Tarzan. Cool. 235. Yep. Is that one you wanted, Joe? Or were you clarifying the number? Okay. Wasn't sure because you didn't ask. You didn't claim it in your usual style. So. Ooh, that's not going to fit in one of these bags. That's going to have to wait till I find some bigger bags. Thank you, sir. Oh, we just got a few issues left. It's another Freedom Fighters number 3 bicentennial issue. You heroes think you're tough, Uncle Sam? Well, let's see you stop this. Mister, you just declared war. I say, war, I say. You realize, of course, this means a war. I don't know. Does Uncle Sam have a Southern gentleman accent? And that one's for Gary. Thank you. Machine Man, the Living Robot, number 3. And I don't see any spine ticks. Little wear on the back. Another DC Tarzan. This one's number 249. That one's going to Joseph. Thank you, my friend. Sorry your family won't be able to eat this week, but hey, they can read comics. And you can bring them sandwiches from the store. Captain Carrot, number 6. The Bunny from Beyond. Leaping lettuce. As that space rabbit clobbers me like he did the rest of the zoo crew, the Earth is doomed. Not to mention Pittsburgh. So is that supposed to be like Galactus type? The world's 12th greatest comic magazine. Who's this guy? Come on, I need a name. Oh well, guess not. And last one in the box, Flash number 342. The Flash has troubles. He's knocked these villains out of his life. Oh, he's had enough troubles. Gotcha. I can finally stop spending money. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night, Mike. See you soon, buddy. And let me flip it back to the other camera here. Add up some totals. Let me know if you need an overall total. And I will have the numbers for tonight in just a moment. Jackson Roykirk, you have one claim. That's $3 for tonight. Thank you, sir. Gary Woods, what did you do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 books. $72, sir. Thank you. Diabetic Superman, 3 issues, $9. Vilma, 1 issue, $3. Thank you, thank you. Heroes for Hire, $6. Thank you. Easy Comic Reader, $27. Thank you. Crazy Hungarian, $48. Thank you. Steven Spock, $6. Thank you. And Under the Cowl, $27. Thank you, everybody. I must have missed one. I only had 23. Let me check, Gary, because there was a couple times I questioned myself if I had written the number down twice or not. So let me see if I can figure that out. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if I know for sure where today's claims began. And I already forgot how many were in this pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. How many did I say? Was that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, so there was only, you were correct, there's only 23. Pretty sure Marvel Tales was yesterday, so that's my mistake. Sorry about that. So $69. Alrighty. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Appreciate you so much for being here, keeping me company on the weekends. There will be shows all this week, starting at noon. Most of them are continuing going through my personal collection. I will gladly pay you on Wednesday for a burger today. That's kind of the theme around here, Ron. That's what we do. So thank you, everybody. Have a great night. I will see you soon.
Stacked with panels, inked in dreams where budget's tight, but laughter beams. We're flipping pages of the past. Cheap comics, cheap thrills. Find your heroes, pay no bills. Cheap comics, cheap fun. Collect the stories one by one. From dusty bins to hidden gold, every issue's got a tale to be told. No cape too small, no prize too bold. Cheap comics, cheap thrills. Find your heroes, pay no bills. Cheap comics, cheap fun. Collect the stories one by one. Super deals that never fly away. Villains won't steal your payday. Cheap is the power that saves the day. Cheap comic collector, it's a show where every dollar makes your stack grow. Tune in, let the fun flow. Cheap, let it do. Cheap.